get ready to thrive loud with Lou Diamond.
This is Jillian Harrell, and you're listening to Thrive Loud with Lou Diamond. Up now is a minisode with a technology translator, Crystal Washington. What does technology translator mean? Crystal takes complex ideas in tech and makes them simple for marketing and extending careers. She connects technology to people. Here she discusses how she balances tech with this human connection. And as always, enjoy and subscribe for more ways to thrive loud.
So first off, I love technology not because I love hardware or software. I love technology because I love people.
There you go.
And it's an extension of that. And I understand that technology has the ability to make us superhumans. And I don't mean in a weird way, although I do have a whole keynote that by the end, it breaks down how we're actually becoming cyborgs, right? So I can scare people too. But no, when it comes to implementing technology, you have to look at a few different things. You have to look at your people and your processes, because some of the processes that organizations or even individuals, because I talk about efficiency even personally too, some of the processes that we have in place aren't working. And so you don't want to use technology to automate processes that are already broken. So you want to look at what is working. What are your people likely to adapt? What is your culture? Because some companies are trying to automate from the inside out versus outside in. And that's when we end up calling XYZ cable company and we're automated through a whole bunch of processes and we're mad 15 minutes later when we still don't have a person, versus some technology when you check into hotels and it starts sending you text messages about here's where this is, text if you need this. Well, that's useful. That's something where we don't want to have to call down for that. So look at the people. What is it your internal and external customers, guests, family members, how we're looking at the system, what are they likely to adapt? How are they looking at everything? What processes are working? Which ones do you need to tweak beforehand manually? And then once you have things that work, that's when automation comes in, Lou. And that is when things get delicious. In this quest for efficiency, we're not thinking about user experience. And so we're making user experiences worse because we're saving money on the back end, but we're saving money, but we're actually making less money too, because we're basically pissing off our customers. I am my best self when I completely unplug from technology and people for a short period of time. And so I am that weirdo that really will go out into the Amazon rainforest, like with no water, no electricity, and just hang out with the locals, right? Because it's impossible to, email me or call me in the middle. You can't. I mean, it's me and like anacondas. What you gonna do, right? So that's helpful. Or even sometimes when I can't get that far away, I will just take a day where I have a no technology day as much as humanly possible. What that means is my phone is off. I'm not listening to radio. I'm not getting on the internet, none of those things. I might just drive off in my car. And when I do this, I usually don't have a direction. I just start driving and I see where I end up. And I always have like these crazy, like spiritual quests. Like I lie to you not. Like if I should write a book about some of these happenings. You end up meeting like random old wise people, or you like end up inside of a museum and someone comes up to you and they're like, yes, what you've been thinking. Like literally this kind of stuff happens. It's so weird and hilarious. And then at the end, I might end up at one time I ended up at a hotel on Galveston Beach. And I was like, okay, I'll spend the night here. I just text my husband. I turned on my phone and texted at this hotel. Phone's going back off. Love you. Good night. And then he sees me the next day. Right. So I come back for my spiritual quest and I can immediately write like 18 blog posts or something. It's crazy. Like I'm like amazingly sharp. So unplugging is huge for me. And the more I unplug from technology and people, the two things that my entire career is based on, the more I can serve people with technology.
Crystal, thank you for sharing that.
You've been listening to Thrive Loud with your host, Lou Diamond. Head on over to Spotify, Good Pods, or wherever you get your podcasts, and subscribe and listen to all of our incredible episodes. Follow Lou at Thrive Loud everywhere on social media, and head on over to thriveloud.com to connect directly to Lou and learn how you and your business can thrive loud too. Thanks for listening.